But now, $200cc is here.
Is Nintendo a company we usually count on for good, quality-priced DLC?
I don't count on them for anything.
Okay, well, let's not start there,
We're off
okay?
to a rough start. We're off to a rough start.
We
Let's turn it around.
don't have a relationship of DLC with Nintendo. This is so new still.
This seems like a win all around. It seems like something that's not like huge news, but it's something universally everybody's pretty stoked on. Like, love the new content, love the price. 200cc is completely ridiculous, but it's kind of great that way.
Brandon Jones, I bought the game like 2 weeks ago because of all this.
After the announcement of 200cc, he
I went out,
and bought the game.
Bought the game, been playing it.
Any regrets?
No regrets.
This is a dynamo Wii U game. Maybe one of the best games on the system. How are you feeling about this, Elise?
Love it. The first DLC, I thought that there were things about like the Hyrule level that I thought they could have done better. This one was just like masterful.
Yep.
Loved it. Though Baby Park does have its disadvantages. It feels a little foreign being removed from GameCube and that you don't have the double dash items. But yeah, otherwise
Because you want a giant banana.
you want a giant banana. You want that chain chomp pulling you through Baby Park, wrecking shit. It didn't feel exactly like Baby Park, but I was digging it.
So if you could take one thing, so we got 200cc, we got new tracks, we got new characters, new skins or cars or anything? New carts.
Yeah, and cart parts.
So obviously the tracks, they're like the best thing.
Big,
Yes.
Right?
blue.
Yeah.
Obviously,
You can pick
yes.
one.
And also, we should say 200cc was the free thing.
Right.
Not included in what was sold to
Okay.
everybody. Yeah.
Did that come out before that or at the same time?
At the same time of Pack 2 of the DLC, 200cc came out for everybody.
So Big Blue, you spouted out.
I love Big Blue. Because it's First of all,
the F-Zero
the
level?
F-Zero track. First of all, we haven't had an F-Zero game in I don't even know how many years. So with 200cc, it's kind of the closest thing we've come to reliving F-Zero. And the fact that the track isn't laps, it's just from point A to point
How
B.
uncommon is that?
There's
Mario
only
games.
two other rally tracks.
The Snow Mountain, right?
Yeah.
That you raced in.
It's weird because
Yeah,
everyone
love that.
everyone like chills at the end. You're used to seeing like the computer take over and you just go on this like joyride through the track.
I think there's
and everyone
only one
just
other. I think it's just the two.
I can't think of a third one.
Yeah, it's just those, and those are my favorites.
Yeah,
I
they're
love the
so
rally
fun.
tracks.
They're so cool.
And
Sorry,
those-
keep going. We're talking about what makes rally tracks
What's
so
the other
good.
rally track?
It is the snow one. It's
I forget what
Mario's
called.
Mountain.
Oh yeah, Mario's Mountain. And yeah,
okay.
and those are kind of like, that's kind of new to Mario Kart 8. Like it's not a traditional Mario Kart thing, is it?
No, it's definitely not traditional. There are a couple of them in Mario Kart 7 that were like the Wii Sports Worlds. When you go to Wahoo Island,
Yeah.
there's a rally track there, and I love that. I think is the future of Mario Kart. Rally tracks are great.
Yeah.
So Big Blue is your favorite as well? Kyle?
Yeah,
Or-
absolutely.
Oh wow, Elise.
I like the Neo Bowser track just because it has that Neo Tokyo like souped up city vibe. I also really like the subway one just because it reminds me of Toad's Turnpike and any kind of like city track. I always like when you have like dodging vehicle obstacles and that kind of thing.
I always run into cars. I'm so bad at this game.
Can I tell you something really funny that I love about one of these tracks? It's the train station one. And within this train station, this one I was exploring freely. I was forgetting about the race and I was just exploring it. There's a subway map that has the names of all of the Mario tracks on it. Putting them into like a geographic location of where these tracks could realistically exist. And you could get on the subway and like go to them.
So you could theoretically take this course to all the other courses.
Yeah. Oh
were
my
you
gosh.
pulling a Kyle Bossman where you're just like driving up two walls and like staring at them? Is that how you found this?
But you know what's also
It's like how they found Tataku songs.
Yeah. It's, a Yoshi will just sing it to you if you hang out next to a Yoshi. Tataka, I think. What's so funny is there's like the Zelda track isn't on that map, so like it's officially non-canon.
Oh man, here we go.
I don't like that Zelda track either. Did you like it?
I think it's all right.
It's a little effed. I don't feel comfortable about that.
Define
word,
effed in the Mario Kart universe.
There are things that just don't belong.
Like this Master Sword just like hanging out.
Yeah,
right
just the
there.
Master Sword should not be in a Mario Kart track.
In
oh my gosh.
There should have been an entire Zelda DLC where they did like 4 tracks from 4 different like Zelda areas.
Okay.
They should have given
I
you
get that.
some cutscene
Yeah,
to
exactly,
tie it
some
all
context.
together. Context. You get sucked into a Link Between Worlds or something.
Was a quest and leveling system really too much to ask for, I think? You
I
know,
want to
like,
see
come on.
one track in the light world and that same track in the dark world.
That'd be really
That is a really
cool.
good
That's
idea.
really good.
That's a sick idea.
yeah.
The last lap is the dark world.
Oh my gosh. That'd be so cool.
That's awesome.
So strangely, this is the most gorgeous renderings we've seen of the Animal Crossing characters ever. Outside of like Super Smash Brothers. That level makes me hurt for a Wii U Animal Crossing game,
It makes me hurt for all of these. It's the most gorgeous rendering of any Mario
or an
characters.
F-Zero game,
Or even honestly Mario. Like this is a better Mario world that exists in any other Mario game.
Is that like a dangerous thing for Nintendo to play with their nostalgia, because it just reminds us all like, yes, we haven't gotten a Metroid game so far. Thanks for reminding us.
I found myself having to shut my brain off when thinking about, like, on the Zelda track, thinking about Zelda Wii U. I'm like, this is just Mario Kart. We're just playing Mario Kart. Like, I don't even want to think about.
I think Nintendo thinks they're doing like a fan service and that they're actually giving us something, but they are just reminding us of what we don't have. Did you guys like the 200cc?
Yes, I do.
That is the main reason I picked.
Yeah,
Mario
it's
Kart out.
funny. I
It's
can't
so
help but
fun.
think of like the whole business structure of Nintendo when that news hit. Because that was some kind of a corporate decision. That was not like designers like finally realizing this vision. They were just like, oh man, we could. I mean, how easy is that? We just literally flip a switch. And I just imagine like all of them being like, that essentially breaks like a quarter of the tracks that we've designed for this
Yeah.
game. Not only that, but new tracks that we're adding. Like there are some like the subway one that we were talking about. It's brutal at
Yeah.
200cc. Like there's one turn that we were playing with Matt Sohinki on the
Every
Smosh
time.
Game Alliance, and I'm sitting there trying to have like a casual conversation. And I'm just like, I physically cannot get around
Oh,
this
that one at the
turn.
end, the
like,
very circular one?
Just try,
I get you,
dialing back 10% every time. Okay, I'll brake a little bit more, a little bit, and I just right into the wall every single time.
Yeah, which is cool. That's fun.
Are there other games that could break themselves this way? Like adding like a God mode or something, or just not break. I mean, I'm not complaining here.
Yeah.
It's really fun, but like add something with literally no. I'm playing Hearthstone tonight with Ben Moore. It's like that's a very balanced game. Fighting game's extremely balanced. Like we're just like, I forget it. We're not even going to test this ever.
It's like
Just
we'll
do
make a Halo mod where everyone can jump twice as high and twice as fast, and then just put it out there and see what happens. Because
Yeah, because you could like jump
that.
over the environment and kind of
Yeah.
break the game. Whereas in this,
Right.
it's just like, it's like, why not 300cc? Just do it.
Well, it's fun to play against the computer actually on 200cc.
Oh,
they will
computer's
actually
flipping out.
Yeah, they'll actually hit walls too.
Yeah.
They're having just as hard a time as we are, which is fun.
That's what I was loving, because
Yeah.
like the NPC are just like freaking out on corners too.
What if they had damage and the ability for the wheels in your cart to fall off?
Damage is a really good
I think
idea.
we're really exploring something here. I think we
Yeah.
need to play up the chaos. Make Mario Kart more like Burnout.
If there were like Mario Kart mods, that'd be awesome. Just like and slow-mo Mario Kart.
Slow-mo would be cool. Only if you can like activate it and turn it back off again.
Just do like one lap.
Yeah.
I just love that you need to, like, 50 to 150. It's so based on items. A lot of it is based on items. A lot of it is like position, like where you are in the final lap, positioning wise to get items. And now I think with 200cc, all of that's still there, but you really need to focus on your driving ability and your drifting and your turning, and it just makes the entire game better.
And just be completely married to that track. Never have any
Oh, yeah.
surprises. Don't see like some hill and be like, I wonder what that happens after that hill. Like, you got to be there. So yeah, sounds like a thumbs up across the board. We just came on here to talk about how much we loved it.
Yeah, I still think the item system is terrible. I still never feel like I'm having fun with
Across
the
the
items I'm
board?
getting. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Part of Mario Kart.
I don't know. I guess I just love Double Dash so much, and kind of the wealth of items that you would get, and how you could tailor your characters to get like certain items that would, you develop a strategy with them. But then with this, it's just I feel like I'm just constantly getting mushrooms. Like that's all I feel like I get ever when I play this.
Yeah, and what sucks is if you're in first, you'll get coins a lot. They'll punish you with coins. And that's the last thing you need. You need to protect your butt if you're in first.
Yeah.
In most other games, everything up till 7 you do. But now they give you coins in first, which is the worst because you can't protect your butt. You get hit and then somebody passes you.
This sounds like a whole another Just Played. This sounds like a major editorial segment that we need to have.
Protect your butt.
So you
Not
gotta
item
get like a
strategies. Yeah.
Koopa show when you're in like 4th or 5th, and then get in first. You still have that show. You just
Yeah.
roll on your butt.
That sounds like a Huber strat.
That's not fun though.
Nintendo has these numbers. Why aren't they releasing them? I think that's a question.
What numbers you mean?
The statistics of what you get based on your position.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
Basically,
Yeah.
like item statistics. Like what are you, if you grab that at any point in the game. You know, obviously, if you're in last place, they're going to throw that blue shell your way. You know,
Well,
before,
or
like,
before the
now I've
race is
noticed-
done. But
Now I've noticed that when you're in last place and they give you that golden mushroom on 200cc,
Yeah, they
I don't
cut it
even
off.
want that thing. I'm going too fast.
Some like university should do like a study, spend like $3 billion to do a study on items in Mario Kart.
You know what's so cool about Mario Kart DS? They just released this too, by the way. Is your carts have a separate stat for how lucky you are with items. Like you can pick a different cart for that. I actually really think that's a cool idea. So you have some drawbacks other places to get better items, or you're like, I don't care about items. I want like the best cart.
So we got a DS reference. You predictably mentioned the GameCube. Anything before we wrap it up? Any other Mario Karts?
Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 64.
There it is.
Rainbow Road glitch.
We've done it. We've done it. We're done.
Glory days.
DLC up, items down.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.